Good day, students. So the topic that I have taken for this session is fundamental rights. In fundamental rights, I will be stating, I'm taking the first right, that is right to equality. Now already we have done the entire topic fundamental rights in the class itself, and I have also circulated a lecture video and study material for the topic fundamental rights as a whole. But now I will be taking the rights individually, so that we can just have a brief revision of the particular topic. Okay, so the first right, that is right to equality, that I have taken for this session. And so just before starting, let's just have a very quick mention. Okay, so the Constitution, it offers all citizens individually and collectively some basic freedoms. Okay, these are guaranteed in the Constitution in the form of 6 broad categories of fundamental rights, which are justiciable. Article 12 to 35, contained in Part 3 of the Constitution, deals with fundamental rights, and these 6 rights are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of religion, cultural and educational right, and the 6th one is right to constitutional remedies. We all know that earlier we do have one 7th right, that is right to property, but that right has been amended with the 44th constitutional amendment, and now that is in a legal legal right of the citizens. It's in Article 308. So we already know about these rights, so now we can just proceed ahead with just in one line the explanation about these rights. Okay, so we have right to equality, that is including equality before law, prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, and equality of opportunity in matters of employment. We have right to freedom of speech and expression, assembly, association or union, movement, residence, and right to practice any profession or occupation. Right, so these are all what right to freedom. We have actually 6 freedoms in this right to freedom, about which I have just now stated. Then there's right against exploitation, so prohibiting all forms of forced labor, child labor and trafficking in human being is under this right. Then we have right to freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of religion. So the 3 terms expresses the uniqueness and the broadness of this right in itself. Okay, then what do we have? We have cultural and educational right. So right of any section of citizens to conserve their culture, language or script, and right of minorities to establish and administer educational institutions of their choice. And we have right to constitutional remedies, so that there is enforcement of fundamental rights, protection and guarantee of fundamental rights. And we know there are 5 writs through which right to constitutional remedies being provided to the citizens of the country. So this is just in brief the whole idea of right to equality, equality before law and equal protection of law. And we can come to the conclusion that Article 14 gives the surety of equal rights without discrimination. It says everyone is equal in the eyes of law. There is no discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, race or social status. Right to equality is one of the most important parts of our Indian Constitution, which gives strength to all those who belong to Indian nationality. It is the necessity of the upcoming generation to secure their rights and change our developing India into developed India. So about the right. So now we will be taking the first right, about which we will be describing in this session, that is right to equality. So Article 14 to 18 defines about right to equality. of our country's citizens, irrespective of any kind of discrimination on the basis of race, caste, sex, religion, place of birth. Each and every person has equal right to speech, work, live, and any other, and equality of opportunity in matters of employment under the state. Indian Constitution, untouchability is abolished and its practice in any form is prohibited, right? So equality before law means that among equals, the law should be equal and should be equally administered. That like should be treated alike. The right to sue and to be sued, to prosecute and to be prosecuted for the same kind of actions should be same for all citizens of full age of and understanding without distinction on any kind of discrimination. Okay. Then we have Article 14. Article 14 is what? Article 14 says that the state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or equal protection of the law within the territory of India. Then we have Article 15 that says that the state shall not discriminate against any citizen on ground only of religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, etc. Then we have Article 16 that guarantees equality of opportunity in matters of employment under the state. The right is available to citizens only in matters of employment only. It is impossible to treat all persons alike. Equality only means equal treatment to equals. A reasonable classification is not prohibited by Article 16. Okay, so this makes the point very clear. Then we have Article 17 that deals with the peculiar problem of our country, that is the problem of what? Untouchability that we were talking all about. Okay, so however praiseworthy the caste system, its origin is, it certainly proved to be a disgrace to humanity. Okay, a threat to unity and a serious hindrance to social, educational and economic progress of our country because it divided the country. And this caste system, it somehow brought the feeling of superior and inferior amongst the citizens in the country. The treatment that is given to scheduled caste in India by higher caste people can be comparable to that given to Negroes by white people in America or something like that. So though in the eyes of law, so all caste people in India enjoy equal protection, but then also it's being practiced. And Gandhiji and other freedom fighters, they realized that equal treatment is very important, and therefore this essential feature was provided in the constitution so that people are treated equally. Then we have Article 18 that talks about abolition of titles. So no titles, not being a military or academic distinction shall be conferred by the state. No citizen of India shall accept any title from any foreign state. No person who is not a citizen of India shall, while he holds any office of profit or trust under the state, accept without the consent of the President any title from any foreign state. No person holding any office of profit or trust under the state shall, without the consent of the President, accept any present, emolument or office of any kind from or under any foreign state, that is right to freedom. Okay, so these are the essential 4 rights that we talk about when we talk about right to equality, Article 14 to Article 18. Now when we do this, we can refer to some cases that I have stated here. Alright, so that is the case of 2011. Then we have D.S. Nakara versus Union of India, Maneka Gandhi case, and all that will make the point more clear. Alright, now on the basis of all this discussion, we can come to a conclusion. Rather, we can now analyze the importance of this particular right. So what is the importance of right to equality? So what I'd like to tell is that equality before law means that among equals the law should be equal and should be equally administered. Alright, that like should be treated alike, and the right to sue and to be sued, to prosecute and to be prosecuted for the same kind of action should be same for all the citizens of full age and understanding without distinctions of race, religion, wealth, social status, political influence, etc. So Article 814 of the Constitution does not mean to perpetuate illegality and fraud. So equality, it's a trait which cannot be claimed in the illegality and therefore cannot be enforced by a station or court in a negative manner. Thus Article 14 uses two expressions. And what is that? We have equality before law and equal protection of law. And both the expressions have been used in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, right? And both the terms have their own specific meaning. That is, I think, very much clear up till now, right? So, and we have equality before law that has been taken from the English origin, and we have equal protection of law that has been taken from the American Constitution, right? And equality before law is actually a negative concept implying the absence of any special privilege in favor of individuals and the equal subject of all classes to the ordinary law, whereas equal protection of law is more positive concept. It implies equality of treatment in equal circumstances. So both the expression gives common ideals, and that is about equal justice. So this is with this I'd like to conclude this particular section on right to equality. Next we'll be discussing on the second right that is there in the fundamental rights in our Constitution. Thank you so much.